Hey everybody, this is Ed Coddington. I just released a song and it's on all streaming platforms. It's called A Couple Deep. These guys here at Rixie did a good job helping me get it to where it needed to go, and I hope you guys listen to it. Here's another snippet from the song, in case you guys haven't heard it yet. A couple deep, feel like I need a drink, just to sleep as if you hadn't taken enough from me, as if your memories won't cut me deep. From Rixie, this is the Daily Rec, a great resource for daily recommendations. Today's topic, music. I'm Ed Coddington. So my recommendation for today is the band Early Eyes. So about a month ago, I posted one of their songs on my Instagram account. Was basically just like, hey, this song is awesome. And I don't really do that too often, but they liked the post. So I hit them up in the chat and was basically like, hey, thanks for making music. You guys are great. So when I decided to get on the Daily Rec, I wanted to definitely bring them up and recommend them to as many people as I could. I reached out to them again recently, and I actually got the chance to interview the lead singer, Jake, today. So here's that interview.
Eddie.
What's up, Jake?
What's up? Nice to meet you.
You too, man. Well, I do got a couple questions for you.
Hell yeah, bring them on.
All right. First one, what's your songwriting process like?
We've been kind of metamorphosizing our songwriting process as of late. Like, we used to just have like one or two people would kind of write in a single or a duo and then bring a song to the band. We'd kind of like arrange it and arrange our parts around it. But since we've been recording a lot and like doing some co-writes in Nashville and LA and stuff, and we're kind of learning the process of writing songs better and like more efficiently. We've lately kind of been getting into writing in the studio, so we'll kind of just crack open FL Studio or Ableton and write straight into the box.
Sometimes you really surprise yourself, so that's cool that you guys are doing that.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's super fun. It's very new to us.
I don't know how much you can disclose of this. I just wanted you to tell me about what you're working on now. Is it going to be kind of like all shades of teal and decorating, or is it going to be more kind of like minutes?
I would say it's a progression of all shades. To all of us, I feel like all of the music we write, we just kind of get prouder and prouder of it as time goes on. These new songs are mostly, I would say they just have like the spirit of all shades of teal, but we're kind of trying to get our foot in the door of stepping up our production game, you know? Like just trying to make all the songs sound better and have like a little bit more texture in terms of sound palette outside of what the five of us can do in a live setting. Because we used to write all of our songs basically for just like how we're going to play them live. Yeah. And then we'd think about moving them into the studio. But for all of these new projects, we kind of had to like not be practice room Early Eyes and be studio Early Eyes.
Well, I do think that that can definitely help you guys achieve a different type of depth that you couldn't normally do live. Because I try to do the same thing when I write. Sometimes I write something that I would be willing to play live, and then I'll write something that I'll probably never try to play again. It's just going to be a recording of it. This band is a really fun, funky indie rock band. They have lots of different elements playing into their music. Definitely jazz and funk stick out. They got a little bit of math rock, a little bit of pop. Definitely an all-around indie sound, and definitely a lot of fun to listen to. What's some of the music that kind of influenced your guys' sound early on, and like what you've grown into?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of a crazy mashup of sounds, because all of us have very, very different listening palettes. Like me, I mostly listen to like R&B and like jazz. Okay. And then Wyatt listens to a lot of like indie pop. Des listens to a lot of like Alex G, like Pitchfork core. And then Joe listens to like some EDM, a little bit of emo music, like some indie tunes. Joe's kind of all over the map. And then John, the guitarist, he's really into rap. He's really into hardcore music. Like he was in a like emo/punk duo in high school.
Oh,
where
nice.
he played the drums. So yeah, we kind of come from like musical backgrounds galore. One thing we do all have in common, like one thing we all bond over, is we all love just like jazz. We all kind of were in high school jazz band and came up in like the Wolfpack fan scene.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, I'm a
So,
big fan
like,
of Wolfpack.
So our love of jazz has kind of brought us together to do Early Eyes. And
That's
like
awesome.
we all bring our different knowledge and our background and our skill set to the band, but our love of jazz is what keeps us together.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I was curious, what's with referencing the weekdays during, I think, a lot of decorating? You say like throwing away Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
And then on another song, I think Feathers, you say sleeping away my Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was listening to that, and I like how the idea kind of bridges the songs together. But I was just wondering, maybe what your inspiration.
We kind of have like a lot of ongoing Early Eyes themes, like thematic things we talk about. Like a common running theme is like warm drinks, like coffee and tea.
Yeah.
And then like another one is like clothes, like we talk about shoes a lot, and like yeah, so it's just like kind of these consistent things that we speak of on a personal level, like outside of the band.
Mm-hmm.
For the weekdays one, I feel as if we were all in college when I was writing those songs, and when you're in college, every day has its place in the week. Like Mondays are Mondays, Tuesdays, in my opinion, are the worst day of the week. You know, like every single day has a certain vibe. Tuesdays are like a little morose. Wednesdays are hump day. Thursdays are like hopeful for Friday to come.
Exactly.
And Friday's the weekend. And like I think those days are kind of really impactful in terms of like referencing a specific feeling. Tuesdays, you're like, oh shit, I know exactly what Tuesday feels like.
Yep.
You know?
It definitely it gives context to I guess the setting, and
Yeah.
I don't know, I really like that, because I almost interpret it as, you know, if you listen through the whole EP, you're kind of like going through your week, and
Yeah.
you know, maybe looking forward or not looking forward to different parts of it, and
Yeah.
it's definitely, it's cool. I applaud you guys for that.
A few of the songs I would recommend by them would be their songs Comfortable, Feathers, and Patternless. Feathers almost has like a John Mayer style sound, you know, it's nice and smooth. Patternless is almost more indie. It has a more complex structure, it feels like. There's bridges and different things going on. Comfortable sticks out to me as one of my favorites just because it's up-tempo and it's fun and it's funky and it's got some really relatable lyrics, and it's just a solid all-around listen.
What's the weirdest show or venue that you guys have ever played?
Oh, dude. Oh, there are so many good ones. We played at a high school for like 7 people in a giant high school auditorium
Oh my goodness.
once in Minnesota. That was pretty weird. We played at like a tiny town in Minnesota. They had like their community festival, and it was like a bunch of like small town Midwestern folk watching our like indie band. You know, the weirdest shows are the ones that you come back with like the best story. So
Oh, yeah.
none of it has ever been bad.
Absolutely. Those are the
Yeah.
ones you remember.
All shows are fun for the most part, no matter what. So I love to play a weird show here and there.
Well, I think that's about all I got for you.
Awesome.
Well,
All right.
thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. And best of luck with the new
Thank
projects you
you.
guys are working on. I can't wait. I'm real
Thank
stoked.
you so much.
All right, man. Well, you have a good one.
Yeah, you as well. Have a good night.
All right, man. See ya.
Peace.
So if you'd like to check out Early Eyes, the link will be in the show notes. I'm Ed Coddington. This has been the Daily Rec, and thank you for joining me this week. I definitely enjoyed being here. I hope you guys enjoyed my recommendations, and I hope you guys go check them out. I also do have a single that's out right now, so if you guys are interested in getting one more recommendation, you know, go ahead and check me out. The song is called A Couple Deep. It was done by Rixie, and it is on all streaming platforms right now. And it's fire. Thanks for having me, everybody. You have a good weekend.